explain about how to insert images in HTML web pages. In the previous topic of this chapter, we have learned about the various tags and attributes regarding the HTML. But in this part of this chapter, we are going to learn how to insert certain images in a HTML web pages. For inserting images in HTML web pages, we should have to be a picture in a JPG, PNG, BMP. Okay. So first of all, we have to be know the extension of the particular image file, whether it is in JPG format, whether it is in PNG format. Note it down by right-clicking of the properties of the image. Okay. So what is the main tag related to the image insertion on HTML? The main tag is that Img tag. Img tag is used to insert any images in the HTML web pages. And besides, apart from this Img tag, we have certain attributes like src, height, width, border, alt, title, align, h space, and v space. All these are the attributes that is attached with the Img tag. So first of all, we know that what is the meaning of these attributes. So first, src stands for the source. It is basically used to locate the source of the image file. Okay. Whether the image file is placed or located, it is used for the attribute src. Now height and width are used to specify the length and breadth of the images in the web pages in the pixel terms. Okay, not in any format, but it have to be defined in the pixel terms. Border attribute is used to put the border around the images. Alt is basically use the alternative text whenever the image is not shown because of the network error or something error because of the not correct location of this image file. We use the alt. Now the title is used to put the image, the title of the image, and we can put any title regarding the image, and it will be shown whenever the mouse is over the images. Align is also attribute it is used to align the images either in left, right, top and bottom. H space and V space is basically used to provide the gapping between the two different images. Okay, gapping between the two different images. And first one is the H space is for the vertical space, and the V space is used for the H space is used for the horizontal space, whereas the V space is used the vertical space around the any image. Okay, now what are the storage and images and storage places? So we should have to be keep in mind that whenever we create the HTML file and put images, the easiest method is that we should have to be put the image file and the HTML Notepad file on the same location or in the same folder. Okay, where we can mention the images location not only to the total path, but we should have to be just mention the name of the image file because both are the file in the same location. But in the other case, when the image file is at the different place and the Notepad HTML file is at the different place, we should have to be provide the complete location of the particular image file with their file name with extension. That is the path of the image as mentioned in the example, C drive, my images, and the tiger.jpg. Okay. Now, what is the syntax of the image tag? So we should have to be know about the syntax, how we use the img tag with the different attributes. In this example, I am just giving the syntax, correct syntax in which you have to be mentioned in the HTML file. Okay. First off, open the tag img src, img space src is equal to double quote. और इसमें आपको क्या लिखना है, जो भी आप इमेज को कॉल करना चाहते हैं, इमेज को आप पुट करना चाहते हैं, then you have to be mention the complete name of the image with their extension. Okay, now space, height, you have to be mention the height of the particular image. आपको अगर height वहाँ mention करना है, if you want the height and width mention, then you should have to be put in the pixel term. Alt is used to define the text, alternative text whenever the photograph is not displayed properly on the web pages. Border is also assigned in the numbers, and title is basically used the title of the page, title of the image. Whenever the mouse is over it, then it will show the title. And the line is used for the left right, top and bottom to align the images in the web pages. Now we can also use the H space and V spaces when we want to give space between the images. हम लोग अगर इमेज के बीच में स्पेस डिफाइन करना चाहते हैं, then we should have to be put H space and V space where we put the pixels values. The syntax is that img says the name of the image file and space. The H space is equal to here, just double quote is missing there, you have to be put there. H space is equal to number of the pixel and V space is equal to number of pixels. In this way we can use these tags and attributes to find the images properly fit into the your web page. Now I am going to show some tag used in the Notepad, that is here. You can see the first of the tag is the HTML tag, head tag, and the title tag. And the title I mentioned here is the my first way, title close, head close, body open. And the main tag for the image insertion is that the img, opening the img tag with the src attributes. Okay, src is basically source location attributes, which is locate the source of the image file. In this example, I just put the image file and the Notepad file on the same location, that is on the desktop. And the name of the image file is the a.jpg. Here you can see here on my desktop, this is the image file and this is the Notepad file. So you can just put here on the same location, simply put the name of the image file with the extension. I have mentioned here the height in the pixel terms with the double quote and width in the pixel terms with the double quote. Border I have mentioned is the 10 pixel, and title, that is the Independence Day align right, alt Independence Day poster, and H space is equal to double quote 20, V space is equal. That means I am just giving the horizontal space and vertical space on the 20 pixels. So how can it possible? Because this is syntax for the single images. So we have to we have to check this H space and V space for the multiple image. So I am just doing that. Just copy this particular img tags with their attributes and click here, enter, just paste, enter, paste, enter, paste. Now we have the 4 images so that we can see the uh, uh, how much space between the H space and the V space also available there. Okay. Now just save it. We can make changes there, save it, and go to the web pages. हम लोग web pages की ओर जाते हैं. We can have web pages like on the desktop. Here we can see that there is a space. You can see here there is a space between each images, that is the vertically and the horizontally. Okay. Here you see that there is a space between the. If we minimize the space, that means come here and we just minimize the space, H space and V space. You will certainly know about how it does it come, H space and V space. Okay, now save it and refresh it. Okay, here we see that this particular image, the first image having the little bit of minimize the space between the between the 2 images, that is the horizontal and vertical space and the horizontal space. Okay, in this way we can learn about how we use the img tag with the different items. I hope so all the students learn I have students understand all these topics. Thank you very much.